Dreams do come in many shapes and forms. For this young boy, the dream is to visit some fantastic World War II locations. And this summer, I hope that I'll be able to do that for him. We are planning to go on the longest World War II road trip that we have ever done before. Wow, there's another crow's nest. Look at that thing there. That looks to be like from many different kind of time frames. Sometimes you don't even need a metal detector. Okay, here's one. That is a machine gun bunker. Yes, that is what we are planning to do and more. Well, we have planned a route that will take us to, we have to travel several thousands of kilometers to get to the different locations. Yes, you heard that right, several thousands. We have set out over 20 locations and stories to pursue, and also we're going to share and show some never ever seen locations or material. And also we're going to try and create some travel logs and behind scenes as we go along, because this is the absolutely most challenging trip that we have ever planned. 28 days out there with the camper van touring a massive World War II route. Oh wow, that is flooded. It's like 15 meters down there with stairs, and it's all flooded. This piece here shows you how complex such a thing is. Is that a bullet hole? Who knows what we will discover out there. But let me take you through some of the things that we have planned for this incredible road trip. When it comes to the Luftwaffe activity, the German Luftwaffe, we have sourced out between 5 or 6 crash sites, actually German and Allies aircraft crash sites. We have 2 underwater explorers that we're going to do on the aircraft crash sites. We're going to visit some former airfields, actually going to take you to a very nice museum so you can see some really special activity going on there. Holy Madonna, where does this lead to? Wow! Yep, Eagle Eye, he is in there. He is really enjoying this, and this gun is huge. Oh yes, it doesn't stop there. Then we're gonna look more into the German here or Army positions and locations and history. We're going to visit some fantastic gun positions, actually some of the biggest guns in the whole world we're going to visit. We're going to see some fantastic bunkers, some exceptional wild tunnels, and the underground compounds, of course, that's going to come. We're going to visit camps, we're going to go into the trenches, and we're going to actually show you one of the biggest guns that was ever there on the World War II battlefields. We're going to check out some fortresses. There will be some surprises. We're going to go to a real or several real battlefield situations, and also we're going to show you some more from some of the special museums that we're going to visit on this road trip. That is an Enigma machine. Holy cow. See these stanchions? You saw that in the first feature. And this is an MG position for sure. To make one thing clear, my children never surrender. She's chopping away against the nestles. This is the hoist room for the gunpowder, and this is an original drawing of what was put here. And then for something that I've been looking forward for a whole year, last summer you were so kind to us and enabled me to take Eagle Eyes to a very special place that you still haven't seen, but we're going to show that later because we have a very special secrets, and we're not going to share that before everything is kind of put into box. So we are revisiting this place, and we're going to actually do something that you never ever seen us done before. But the Kriegsmarine and the German Navy history is amazing, and we're going to check out some battleships and battleship history. We're going to do some underwater dives with the ROV at battleship locations. We're going to visit torpedo batteries, coastal artilleries, and we have a continuation of a very secret project that will lead us to one of the most fantastic stories that we ever come across. I do see an object here, right there, that could look like ceramics. So I'm gonna see if I can positioning myself to get that down. Grab, grab, grab. Come on, get it, get it, get it. What is that? Is that ceramics? Wow. We got it. Is that a piece from... Oh yes, you better believe it. And then we're gonna visit a Krigsminne camp, and we're also gonna show you something from a museum, which we are so happy that we can do. Oh wow, it is steep. It's a long way up there, and I have to say, my feet are so tired. Me and Eagle Eyes, we've been out for about 7.5 hours, covering several incredible German WW2 locations. Look at that. I'm gonna see if I can focus on it like this. 1944, 1945. Well, Eagle Eyes, he's manning a 20mm anti-aircraft gun, I guess it is. And this little table has created so much history for us already. And you can see here, he's using it to the full extent. This is his aircraft carrier. He made that just a few days ago. He wanted to have it, bring it with him. And we're not finished. We're gonna make some yellow lines here. So maybe you can do a landing. Woo! Yeah. Oh yes. And along the way, we're gonna do a lot of metal detecting. We're also gonna do magnet fishing. So we're gonna check out a couple of locations that we just recently discovered. Also, we're gonna do some magnet fishing at a torpedo battery and also at a ammo storage and other places. So that is absolutely something that I look forward to, because you know, you never know what's gonna come up.
Holy!
Where? Oh, what is that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm alive.
It's a 20mm.
Yeah.
That's what I told you about, the 20mm position further up here. This route has actually been put together by myself, Eagle Eyes, and Bunker Buster Girl, my daughter. Eagle Eyes is my son, and he's called that because he can see anything that I can't see, so that's my Eagle Eyes. And this route will actually really be the most challenging ever. I've actually been started several weeks ago to practice, to exercise a lot. I've lost some weight. I've done whatever is in my power, and me and Eagle Eyes, we have sat countless hours down to see if we can put together the most interesting route to go through. But it's got to be absolutely very challenging. So we have done whatever we can. The most important thing that we have done so far is that we had done a lot to the camper van, so it's all set to go. Oh, that was tough, Eagle Eyes, huh?
Yeah.
We spent about 5 hours to repair the brakes. We got a quote from a workshop. It was too expensive. I've done this before. It's been quite some time since I've done it, but we had a massive issue on one of the trips, and that is that this brake liner here, yeah, that's correct. It was supposed to be kind of vulcanized onto that, and then this one came off. And also, Eagle Eyes, you can show them this. Look at that. It's just peeling off. So brake shoes are changed with a little kit to install all the details. And also one of these were leaking. That's the brake cylinder. There was brake fluid coming out from here. And we changed both of these. And we bled the system, adjusted the handbrake. And basically we tested it. And I tested it at a shop to check on a rolling kind of road thing that it was the same brake effort on each side. Yeah, it's just trash. So this made a massive problem for us because we had a lockup
I guess one of these just twisted around and locked up the brakes.
Yeah.
And we had a massive issue, but we cannot go on any trip without what we've done now. But now it is fully fixed, and that's because there's a very special reason for that. And we need very, very good brakes for our next massive Explorer.
Mosquito net just put up last year. Used it twice, actually very, very efficient, especially to the area that we're thinking of going this summer.
Brand new oil filter, changed new synthetic oil, 7 liters going in. Did that ourselves as well. It's just too expensive to put into a workshop. So if you can do it yourself, why not?
In here is one of the most important tools, or whatever you could call it, that we have in the camper van. It's the water heater that actually heats the water, but it also supplies us with heated air. And that is very important because when we go out, everything normally gets wet. the hiking boots and especially the trousers, all of that. And when it's raining, everything is so completely wet. This is our beloved bathroom in the camper van. So important. And one of the most important things that is here is the outlet that gives us hot air, because this is where we dry all our clothes when we're driving and standing still. And when we're washing our clothes, we are drying them in here. Also our toilet, and we can take a very nice shower and everything in here. So this is the very special place that we need when we're out there. Because when you've been out for like 7-8 hours in the forest or in the fields or digging or crawling in and out of bunkers, believe me, you are getting absolutely filthy and dirty. And so nice that we can actually take care of this by having this beautiful bathroom. Our control panels up here, we have 2 first aid kits. That's very important for us when we go out. Do have a little stereo system going on in the car. Eagle Eyes goes crazy sometimes, wants to really rave in the car. And so that's cool to have. We also have this gas monitor that you can switch on and off. It goes through a test routine, and the sensor is down at the floor, so it can detect if there's any gas leakage in the camper van, and that has worked perfect because we have tested it, and it sounds off immediately when it detects the gas leakage, or if there's a gas leakage. We have gone through all the camera gear. That is absolutely totally ready. There's so much gear, you won't believe it. We need extra batteries, extra cameras, extra SD card things, and whatever thing is we need to. This is like to hold the camera onto the backpacks. You don't run around holding it in your hand all the time. It's insane, absolutely insane. Also, we're going to bring the drone this time because there are some incredible sceneries out there, and I just have to say that's going to be so incredible to show you, because in this region the most epic scenery you could ever imagine is right at the doorstep every day when we are there. So we're definitely going to do some drone scenes, and also we hope that the drone scenes can be included in the travel vlogs and behind scenes for you to enjoy. So that's basically what we're hoping for. So we're going to bring the underwater ROV because we have things that we need to do underwater. What you see here is actually a aircraft tire. Me and Eagle Eyes, we did a failed attempt to get that up. We didn't take into consideration how extremely heavy that thing is. Eagle Eyes just walked in here. Hello, Eagle Eyes.
Hello everybody, how are you all doing?
Yeah, I hope everybody is well. I was just about to show them something here, Eagle Eyes, but you can actually show them yourself. You can see when it comes to clothes and boots, it doesn't look like it's significant, but let me tell you, this is one of the most important things for us. And let me show you a little example here. You see that? These brown ones, Eagle Eyes has used them for just about 3.5 months, and it's almost kind of just chewed through them. And now you're going to see he's going to use this spear here, and we also have another spear, and that is because of your very, very kind support that Eagle Eyes can actually go out now and be even safer out there in the fields.
Thank you, Daddy. I really need those boots, and thank you everyone for the kind support.
Absolutely, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eagle Eyes is running off. He's got something to do. Talk to you later. Bye, he says. All right, let me see. So, emergency gear and technical stuff. Well, we invested in a new little gadget here. That's like a 4-gas detector. We're going to bring that into different tunnel systems and bunkers. We actually bought a Geiger counter. Well, you might say, why do we carry that? Well, we're going to go back to that later, but something interesting is going on sometimes out there. And also, all the paperwork and research, we are done with that. 95% of it is done. So, are we ready to go? All right, pretty appropriate. You see up there, actually an aircraft coming. You see the jet lines there. Always when we are at crash sites, there will be an aircraft passing over. Wow, another view from this side here. That is spectacular. I was expecting something when I read that text from the report that the German officer wrote to say, I need more gear. He had to send that, and then he got an answer, you're not getting any more. You have to do what you have. So I'm not sure what his kind of reaction would be to that, but wow. Wow, these two here, they were once upon a time original equipment in a German Wassermann bunker. Can you see it? That is absolutely out of this world. I guess that has been left there, or one of the farmers has rolled it up. That is the German World War II barbed wire fence system. Yes, we are definitely ready to go out there and share as much as we can with you. The last preparations and the research is to be still done, and then our major concern, the fuel budget. Well, if you like to help us out to reach this goal, we have this little super thanks feature. That is your way to help us out, to put some gasoline into that little beast of a camper van. And that is basically our only concern right now, a few weeks before we leave, because I still haven't been able to push that completely into the box so that we can safely and with full confidence say we do have enough for the fuel budget. Because all the rest, we almost kind of have everything. It's just that massive World War II route is going to slurp up so much diesel. So that is basically our only concern. What I'm going to do on this trip is the same thing as we did on the trip on the Eastern Front. That is that for everyone who kind of helps us out on the super thanks feature, which I showed you, I will create one of these lists of everyone who has been kind to help us out, and I will bring this, and in each and every episode of that longest World War II road trip, I will take this out of my backpack, as I'd done when we went to the Eastern Front road trip, and I will actually say thank you to each and every one of you at these specific locations that we actually go to. And I dedicated myself that I will do that no matter what. And that is our way to say thank you in a special way, because in that way you can actually say, I was there. So you are actually historical on our longest World War II road trip ever. So, boom, there you have it. I don't know how I can say how much work that is put behind all of this. I have to say, I've been working full-time job, doing the History Hunter thing as on the side. Me and Eagle Eyes, we have researched for weeks after weeks after weeks. Myself, actually several years, because this is it. This is the this is the coolest trip that we can ever imagine sharing with you, because it's going to take you fully by surprise, because a lot of you think, oh, we know where they're going, but you don't. I can promise you. And when we show you the area, well, then you will fully understand what I meant about scenic and incredible World War II history, but also challenging. All of those will be to find on our planned route. Wow, I'm excited. I'm almost starting to shake here, but I will work very hard to nag you to help us out on the fuel budget in the upcoming week. After that, I have to make a decision, go or not go. And then if we go, wow, I think we're gonna share something spectacular with you, because there's so much work behind the scenes here, you won't understand it. And I have to say, I'm a bit terrified and scared of what we're going to do, but it's going to be a learning-full thing. It's going to be very, very developing for Eagle Eyes. And he has a couple of dreams that I will not tell him, but I'm hoping that I can actually let him fulfill his dreams on this journey. That's my goal. And then also my goal is to share as much as we can with you from this region. And I think that you will love all of these projects that we have planned. It all depends on that everything goes well, the camper van doesn't break down, or we fall down a cliff, or you know, whatever. But nevertheless, we are gonna do our very, very, very best if we go. And I think it's going to be epic. That's a word a lot of people use, but we think it's going to be epic, and we think we're going to create memories for a lifetime for all of us. And also, I think we're going to share some history that you've never, ever experienced before. So, what to do? Well, we're going to do the last preparations and the research. We're going to work with the fuel budget. Maybe you will chuck in some few funds for us so we can do this. And then we will set off on the longest World War II road trip that we have ever done. Thank you for being here today. See you later, and keep smiling.